Okay, here we go. Resuming. So, a few mysteries to resolve. Don't know who's good or who's bad. Also gotta remember the various key presses. I always press M because I'm looking for the map and there isn't one. But where am I going? Do I find a spaceship? Oh, where are my colleagues? Interesting. And shift and things don't do anything right now. Got no gun out. That's Miranda. Let's have a chat.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I guess I should thank her.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Well, let's talk about the mission.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Okay, let's ask about this. We haven't asked about that.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
She's all about the business.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Yeah, I didn't join... Did I join... No, I didn't join Cerberus.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
He does seem more trustworthy. I guess, I'll tell him I do, even though I'll say yes to him, but not sure in reality.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Ooh, bit of an Alliance backstory. Let's see what we can find out.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Corsair? I thought it was a make of memory sticks.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
And then you joined Cerberus.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Okay, I'm not learning a lot of stuff from these guys, but...
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
It's always good to talk to these people. The Paragon there. Some of that squad. Where does this show my Paragon? Oh, here. Okay, so I've got a little bit of Paragon, not so much Renegade. Looks like that's the way I'm headed. And journal. Oh yeah, I remember that from last time. Okay, I guess I just keep walking through doors. Ah. Mission complete. So I leveled up. Mission summary. I got a grenade launcher. Got some money. So we get like a mission report. Okay. What's all this? Loading screens. Is the enemy's health bar red? If not, it's immune to many of your special attacks.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Okay, so we're here already, are we? Let's find out whether I do have how much command I actually
Are you sure
have.
you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Nice.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
I've got a feeling this one's going to be different.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Okay, so we're still in the shuttle, are we? We're just gonna keep a shuttle, or are we gonna get a nice ship at some point? Okay, so straight into weapons. Oh, we've got additional weapons. What do we got here? Heavy pistol. Shuriken machine pistol. And the old grenade launcher. So what's currently... So I've currently got this one. But why wouldn't I use the Shuriken? Weak against armor. Weak against shields. Got to evaluate what I'm actually up against. Got the old overload. Couple of unities. And they've got various stuff as well. Remind myself of some of the keys. So space. I vault over here, see if I can do that. I think I can. Okay.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Can I talk to these guys as I go or not? No. They're just gonna make their comments whether I like it or not. Well, it's definitely gonna be an attack at some point. If I press M... Oh, there is a little indication of an objective.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hold left shift. Now you get the objective there as well. Okay. Yeah, well I knew that, I just wanted to look around. We still don't have a map. I wonder why that's in there. Presumably at some point I get a map there. By the way, I rewatched the last video that I made, the first one of this series, and I realised I was panicking about Joker a little bit unnecessarily. I think he did actually survive. I sort of got confused. I looked at me thinking it was Joker.
Hear that?
The hell?
Send respects.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
I've forgotten how to battle now. How do I come out of cover?
Now let's finish you off!
Hostile!
Threat neutralization initiated.
Got no shield!
Oh man, this is bad, this is bad. Quite got the comment. What have I got here? Overload. Let's see what the drone does. Oh my god.
Got him. Come on out!
Collision proximity warning.
I'm finding this combat a little bit more confusing than the last time. Okay, there's a guy over there.
He goes!
Target down!
Right. How are we doing health-wise now? See, where's the
Someone
health bars?
reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
There's no health bars here particularly. I don't quite know what the status of my team members are. Weird whale type noises. Objective direction? Up the stairs. Okay. So I haven't quite got the cover thing. I press space there. Okay, sort of works. What was dark again? Oh, perhaps there isn't one. It's underneath here. I can't remember if there was a way of crouching down. Looks like there's whales. Objective is definitely this way, okay. Well, there's a wall safe. Should we give that a go? Where is it? There somewhere. Medkit? Where's that medkit? Why can't I open it? Oh, it's over there. Okay, it's one of these circuits. Let's give this a go. It's just a thingy. Fork. Was that the same as that? No. One of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. No. Oh god, you only get one mistake. Ugh. Then what happens? That's it. Remind itself, don't just try and guess where things are.
They've seen us.
Engage.
Got it!
Allied force casualties. Allied force backup systems engaged.
He's not a huge threat, but what's she doing out there now? Is that back the way we came? Doing out there?
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
What was she called? Talia or something?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
I expect Vito came because he was on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Everyone hates Cerberus, don't they?
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
That's cool. Oh, does F6 still quick saves? No. Is there a quick save? Let's just check the options. And it may not be necessary on this, but quick save. F5, okay. I mean, why change that from F6? And does F6 anything else? No. Well, I'm going to change it back to F6. Okay. It looked like the journal updated or something. Find Vitor. Okay. Could have guessed that. Still got 1 point. Yep. Objective is this way.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
We've been spotted.
What? By who? Where?
I got him!
A Loki mech. Let's overload it. Okay. One of these again. I don't know if I like these. No worries for credits, but I imagine credits are going to be useful. First. See, I can't. I'm on this cover. I don't know how to look
Use
around.
overload on him.
Okay, use overload. Don't have to ask me twice.
Impressive!
You're done! Yeah! Got him! You're done!
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Okay, just don't give me a time limit. I hate those. Shepard. More of these guys. What about this grenade launcher?
Spotted.
Be overkill for these guys. There's a couple of guys here. Send a drone after that one.
Enemy down.
There's a lot of these guys. Goes on the move, let's overload this one.
Nice. One left.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
What? Which doors? Okay. Q?
On it.
What's E then?
You got it.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
What's point here? Oh, there's point. They shouldn't have gone ahead, should they?
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Something tells me Tali's gonna be okay there.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Okay, there it is. So, what should we try? A bit of overload? A bit of the old overload? And then we'll just... You can overload as well. I don't know if 2 overloads works. Meanwhile, I'm going to grenade launch him.
Emergency.
Well, that was a waste of a grenade launcher.
Critical failure.
It's cool noises.
Damage.
Yeah, we're getting it, we're getting it. See, I can't tell if anyone's fallen, but... Uh-oh. Let's try getting them up. I don't know if I need it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
About to get hot.
Okay, what's going on? Fragile crate. What's going on? Nice, was that for my grenade launcher? Here we go again. I get those muddled up, don't know why.
We can use this.
You must recruit a scientist. You can't loot bodies then, I guess.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Okay. is that thing?
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming.
Right mouse form of Paragon action. Nice.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
It's like killer bees.
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
Maybe it's got nothing to do with Reapers.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Definitely should join us.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Vita goes with Tali.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Found out quite a bit there.
Shepard,
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vidor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
I'm going to ask all these things, but let's go with Omega-4 relay.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
What is their interest?
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Transactions?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Right, what aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
What's that asking me? Oh yeah, So, what about Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
We're gonna find out where they were. Tell me about Caden. Not that I particularly want him on my team.
Where's Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Interesting. Hopefully he'll pop up.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
He's gonna say I'm not a Spectre anymore.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Now we're talking SR2. Cool. Is it still called Normandy? No. Has it not got a name?
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Mm-hmm. Do I get to choose a name? Ah, we called it Normandy. So, we then leveled up. Collectors confirmed as the source of the attacks. Vito returned with Tali. Got to get a scientist to get an upgrade. And I got a few credits. We found some iridium. Okay. We can do a little bit more. Should really time how long I've been doing these videos. I just get lost, lose track of time. Doesn't feel like I've done that much though. We'll do a little bit more.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Right. We know the Collectors use some kind of advanced technology. Yeah. It's a good point.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
That's cool. I will say, Joker won't like this.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Cool.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I'm gonna quick look around this ship. Okay. I mean, alright. Use your pirate tunnel to get status updates on your squad. Select weapons. Elevator. Acquire depressor. Right, let's quickly around this ship. So I've got a private terminal. Team status. There's nothing there. Upgrades. Oh, do I have to okay, team status. Select. Okay, that's the squad. Info. Loyalty. Nice. Upgrades. Select. Unread messages. Select. Oh, there's loads of stuff here. On the off chance that the rumours are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot's changed the last 2 years. You put me in the council and it's only fair you've been allowed to speak for yourself. I'd quite like to speak to Anderson. Oh, if I mark it as red, does it disappear? I don't want to read too many of these. I'm going to read all of these now. We've reached an agreement with the veterinary mercenary. Normandy crash site located. I'd like to honour Normandy with a monument. So these messages are kind of like little mini side projects. No archive messages. Oh, there it is. Advanced combat training. Watch a training video on the tactical use of pausing. Should I do that?
For increased tactical control, hold left shift to bring up the power wheel. This pauses the action, giving you time to evaluate the battlefield, target new enemies, or select a power. While an enemy is targeted, highlight a power with the mouse, and then press the left mouse button. You can order each squad member to use a power, allowing you to fire up to 3 powers at once. The powers will activate when you release left shift and return to real time.
Nice, yeah. This is what they needed for the first one, isn't it? You obviously learned that lesson. Powers. That's quite
After using a power, squad members must wait for their powers to recharge, as indicated by the power status light. On the power wheel, recharging powers are gray, while powers that are currently unnecessary or ineffective against your target are red. Ammunition powers like cryo or incendiary ammo set weapons to enhanced modes. Okay. Unity revives fallen squad members, but requires metagel to use. Many attack powers are guided and can be aimed to hit enemies from specific angles and even around corners.
Interesting. And real-time control.
To use powers in real time, drag and drop them to the HUD and assign them to the number keys.
Yeah, this is what I never did last time.
You can map your squad members' powers in the same way. Press Q and E to order your henchmen to attack, move to cover, or take a position. Hitting C while in this mode will rally your squad members to you. For maximum tactical effectiveness, use squad member powers and your own in combination.
Okay, it's quite... okay. Well, those are cool. Cool having those videos. I wonder if that was a DLC, that video stuff, or whether that was on the original. There's a lot of stuff popping up. And I presume I've got no map. Oh, I do have a map of the Normandy. Okay. that. At least it shows you where you are, which I never used to do in such a clear way. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Okay. Well, why don't I head up to Joker first, and then work my way around. Oh, I got 3 points here. What I don't want to do is max min, do I, particularly? To get that, I've got to have rank 2 combat drone. And to get AI hacking, I need Cryoblast rank 2, so it's going to stack. I'm going to go. Your engineering is more efficient, reducing the recharge on your powers. And your mental focus increases your power and ready. Quite like all that stuff. I'm going to go for that. Just that. What's incinerate? I'll ignore that for the moment. Okay. Right, where's Joker? Up here, I think. Really nice graphics. You can talk to the EDI.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Oh, there's lots of stuff here. Let's go into another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Okay.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
It's really dodgy, this AI.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Not gonna get that
I have
answer.
a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Yeah, sounds really dodgy.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Interesting, when they're saying something like dodgy, they got a red sort of mouth.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances. or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Mm-hmm. Do not like having this thing on the ship, to be honest.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Trim's the bridge, isn't it?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yeah.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Yeah, it's too good to be true.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Okay, so moving into the old moving into this area here.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Cool. Shepard, choose. So I've got to pick one. So that's the pistol. Oh, two options. I see. That one isn't even. That one's got two options. Choose. We've got a heavy pistol. We've got a. Why would I not choose one? Weak against shield and biotic. Weak against shield and biotic. Well, the M5 is 2 numbers higher than the M3. Let's see what we've got here. Non-visible laser. Let's switch that as well. Worrying about the others for the moment. What's this? So again, check the map. So that was the weapons locker, and we're about to move into the briefing room. Let's do that. Briefing room, and presumably not going to let me through here.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
EDI.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, 2 subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
I mean, in theory, that all actually can be done.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Nice bit of detail. So we've seen our... we can't get into there, so I guess it's an elevator and see where that takes us. Find it. Where am I now?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. Oh, some sort of warp drive. So where were we there? We were in the armory. We can't get to the lab, into the brief room. We want to get back to the elevator. Done that already. The EDI. Do I want to talk to the EDI again?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded, using all...
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Okay, pretty much. Where's my new message? And does it matter? Where do the new ones go? There's so many messages here. Guess I've got to read these. Ugh, it's like work, isn't it? Right, let's get into the... I don't know what that new message was, but... Ooh, different decks. Okay, let's get up to the cabin. So I can change my outfit. I've got another private terminal. A Medal of Honor. There's some achievements. There's no fish or anything in there. Armor locker. Sound system. That's cool.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Right, crew quarters. Life support. Where's that? Where does it say life support? Oh, this whole thing is life support.
Access to life support is restricted.
Can't even go into life support in my... Oh, look, men's restroom. No, you down here.
The port observation deck is closed until needed.
So we got women's. And we got. That's closed because it's red.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Look out the window.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Round this way. Mess hall. Medical.
Commander Shepard.
She's back.
I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Yeah, well, how come she...
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Cool. Any Medigel around here? AI core. That's red, but I'm gonna press it anyway.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
I think I'm gonna have to get into that one day. Try and disable crazy.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Yeah, I don't like this guy much.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Main battery. A lot of places
The
locked
gunnery
down.
officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay, let's get a gunnery officer. Miranda's cabin. How do we get to that? Somewhere over here, maybe?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Right, so I think I've pretty much been everywhere I'm able to go. So we're going into crew quarters, so I guess back to elevator. Oh, engineering. Oh, quite a few things here. The old engine core. Got cargo either side.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
How did you end up with Cerberus, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Don't forget, I am an engineer, Scotty.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
I probably should be remembering that.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
cool. What's down here? Get lost in my own ship. Oh, this is... Now we're really in the depths. Who are we going to find down here? No one. And we're in a circle. Cool. Where's the elevator gone? And we want that one. Okay, I think this video's gone on possibly long enough.
No messages for you, Commander.
Is that her talking?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
She really wants me to call her Kelly. Quick look at the galaxy map. Okay, so I can sort of track about. Oh, I'm actually flying the ship around. I guess in a virtual way. Omega was where I could find something for the engineers, and I can recruit the professor. So that's got to be worth doing. Is the Omega 4 relay, which I can't do 'cause...
We must purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard.
Okay, so I'm not using fuel doing this, presumably looking around the map.
We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance.
Gotcha. It looks like the blue areas are okay. Could go there. Yeah. Presumably that little planet there. Yeah. This mass relay if I wanted. Nice. But this, no.
We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance.
One could go to the fuel depot. how much does it cost? Should I buy that fuel? Now, could I go? Ooh. It's quite a complex system. I don't think I should leave the Omega. Have I just burnt fuel already? Oh, I did burn it. I gotta be careful about that. It's gonna be Omega, isn't it? Got the mind out husk of metallic asteroid. Criminals, terrorists, reactivated by a new group of outlaws. So it's a bit of a sort of a lot of people there. I'm just probably going to stop as soon as I land. Well, don't have much choice for my squad.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
It's Afterlife.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Oh, we do get maps. Can I mark? I can't mark on the map. I can't zoom in or out. So it's a slightly different system. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, and we're gonna continue this from this point next time. So thanks for watching.